Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter LJ. Huge thanks to LJ and the rest of my Patreon supporters. LJ fell in love with my Elsha Threefold Master Commander video that I'd made a few months ago and wanted an upgraded version of it. So this will be a $200 version of that deck. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Elsha Threefold Master is a 3-mana 1/1 legendary Djinn monk with trample and prowess. Additionally, whenever Elsha deals combat damage to a player, we create that many 1/1 white monk creature tokens with prowess. Okay, so LJ wanted a bracket 3 deck and he wanted the deck to be under $200. Here's the problem. The 3 cards I wanted to add to the deck from the Game Changers list were Smothering Tithe, Heuristic Study, and Jeska's Will. Those total out to over $100. I also didn't want to just throw those 3 into the deck I'd already built. But the deck is still under $200, and it is about as strong as I can make it with that restriction. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard is made famous by their boulders. Solid, reliable, and affordable deck boxes. Boulders are now available in solid colors, like this beautiful gray one seen here. Find out if your local game store carries the new Ultimate Guard solid color boulders, or click the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm currently streaming over on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. It'll mostly be Final Fantasy XIV, but you're more than welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. For lands, we're running Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Storm-Carved Coast, Sundown Pass, Deserted Beach, Cascade Bluffs, Rugged Prairie, Prairie Stream, Shivan Reef, Battlefield Forge, Adarkar Wastes, Frostboil Snarl, Fury Calm Snarl, Port Town, Izzet Boilerworks, Boros Garrison, Azorius Chancery, Scavenger Grounds, 6 Islands, 5 Mountains, and 5 Plains. Not exactly budget, but not too expensive either. Our mana ramp package consists of Stormkiln Artist, Goblin Electromancer, Sword of the Animist, Sword of Hearth and Home, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Creativity, Talisman of Conviction, Talisman of Progress, Izzet Signet, Boros Signet, Azorius Signet, and Mana Geyser. Mostly mana rocks, but some fun shenanigans as well. For card advantage, we're running Whirlwind of Thought, Archmage Emeritus, Frantic Search, Jeskai Ascendancy, Big Score, Reconnaissance Mission, Teferi's Ageless Insight, and Kindred Discovery. But since we're a Prowess deck, we've also got Ponder, Consider, Opt, Brainstorm, Shadow Rift, Expedite, Leap, Enter the Enigma, Slip Through Space, and Crash Through as a cantrip package. Our interaction and spot removal package consists of Restoration Magic, Boros Charm, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Flawless Maneuver, Prismari Command, Arcane Denial, Electrodominance, Snap, Negate, Counterspell, Abrade, Narset's Reversal, Generous Gift, and Untimely Malfunction. Lots of ways to keep the game going in our favor. For board wipes, we've got Blasphemous Act, Aetherize, and Washout. Simple and straightforward. Also, mostly one-sided. The core of our deck consists of Monastery Mentor, Bria Riptide Rogue, Veyron Voice of Duality, Narset Enlightened Exile, Balmor Battlemage Captain, Arcane Bombardment, Aligned Heart, Renewed Solidarity, and Shared Animosity. Supporting our plan, we've also got Great Train Heist, Savage Beating, Aggravated Assault, Aurelia the War Leader, Combat Celebrant, Impact Tremors, and War Leader's Call. That's right, we're an extra combats deck. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 47 mana sources split between 34 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. A little light, but that's fine because we also have 18 pieces of card advantage, 10 of which are cantrips. Remember, you can cut a land for every 2 cantrips, but you want the cantrips to have synergy with your deck strategy. 15 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 1 piece of Graveyard Hate in Scavenger Grounds, 1 Sudden Eye win card in Aurelia the War Leader. Okay, so we do have a 2-card infinite combo in Aurelia the War Leader and Sword of Hearth and Home, but it does require another creature to pull off and requires a lot of mana to set up. Let me explain. We equip Sword of Hearth and Home to another creature and then attack with both that creature and Aurelia. Aurelia triggers, giving us an additional combat phase. Then, after damage is dealt, Sword of Hearth and Home triggers as well. We fetch a land and flicker a creature. The creature we flicker is, of course, Aurelia. Due to the rules of Magic, Aurelia is now a new creature, so during our second combat step, Aurelia triggers again, giving us another combat step after this one. We then repeat this until the table is dead. So while yes, it is technically a 2-card infinite combo, it is not one we can pull off in the early game. We don't have tutors to find the combo, and we need a 3rd card to pull it off, which means this is a Bracket 2 deck. But I just love the idea of Elsha and extra combats. Every turn we make more and more monks, then we just cast one of our additional combat spells, giving all of our creatures haste, maybe a couple more cantrips. All of a sudden, instead of an army of 1/1 monks, we've got an army of 5/5s. And with cards like Shared Animosity on board, it will be even nastier. Do you have an Elsha Threefold Master Commander deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Nazwin, Conga, Robert, Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Sint, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Ernesto, Midge, and Captain Hammer. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander Deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.